I started growing Tenderstem roughly 20 years ago, just on a trial basis really. It was actually by accident. A friend and neighbour of mine asked me if I could trial some Tenderstem broccoli, of which I had no idea what it was. But we raised the seed, planted the plants, grew the crop, and it seemed to like our Jersey climate and Jersey soils. And we've developed it since then. Every season has a challenge. That's part of growing. This season is going quite well. We started off slow. We had some hot, dry weather, which Tenderstem doesn't like. Then, as everybody knows, it's gone into, by middle of July, things turned wet, of which Tenderstem likes, but not too wet. It's grown very well the last 6 weeks or so. Good production. So, on average, a good average season. Pests haven't been too bad. Last year we had a huge problem with diamondback moth. This year we haven't seen that problem. With the extra wet weather we've had this year, the thing that I have seen is clubroot, which is a problem throughout growing brassicas, but it's not a huge problem. It hasn't affected our production and targets. As far as this season, not a huge deal of difference, but I think the problem will be sourcing of labour. It is becoming quite a trial of sourcing quality labour. They have a lot of other options now, and I can see going forward it's going to be a huge problem for us. The brand is key, absolute key. Specifications are tight. Sometimes as a grower we grumble about it, but it is what it is. We've got to work to the high specifications. That all comes through the branding, the advertising. Where it was 20 years ago when I started to where it is now, I think that answers the question that you've just asked me. The sales have increased hugely. And the control is tight, but if we can produce that quality, I think it will just keep on growing. We tend to eat it very simply, gently boiled, and then sprinkle a bit of cheese on top, pop it under the grill, lightly melt the cheese, and to us that's the perfect way of growing Tenderstem.